showcase my jewelry and tell you a little bit about the jewelry side of my business. So today's theme is wedding, spring, summer, because that's what's coming up. I know you're probably still stuck in winter, but the idea is to show you some of my wedding jewelry. I just did a wedding show and I was really inspired. My jewelry is more for the alternative bride, I would think, or for that vintage enthusiast or that pinup girl who wants something a little bit different with her dress. Whoever you are on the scale of fashion, I think I have some things for you that you'd be interested in seeing. So let me start off by telling you about my jewelry business. I started in 2004. I hand make my jewelry and I started out doing silver and then I moved to costume jewelry and I moved into combining costume with vintage and repurposing, recycling, and upcycling vintage pieces, ones that I found broken. And in doing that, I created a sustainable line of jewelry. And it wasn't my intention, but it worked out that way. I saw all these beautiful pieces that were being forgotten, thrown away, kicked to the side, devalued. And I really wanted to create a line that celebrates glamour, and I wanted to celebrate forgotten glamour. So I take broken jewelry that's of value and I recreate it into jewelry pieces. I also take vintage brooches and repurpose them onto beaded necklaces, gemstone, and then what else do I do? There's different facets to this. I also take new and old vintage brooches and pieces and create bib style necklaces. I incorporate my photography and my art by doing framed pendants into the images or into the jewelry, I should say. And there's just a collage of glamour fun. So let's get started. Let me show you. And like my jewelry has taken me around the world. So buying materials as well as showcasing. And I really wanted to create lines and pieces that were statement necklaces and earrings and bracelets. Because I think the world has gotten really boring and beige and simple. And instead of being a simplistic jewelry line, I decided to be a maximist and a jewelry line that is a collage of time periods. So let me start showing you what I mean. So this is actually one of my creations. These are simple rhinestone, but they're huge rhinestones. They're 40 mil. And these pieces, I have it in my hair. I sell it for weddings. Let me take it out. And I do them in the matching colors of the wedding. So I've done them in sea foam. Today I have black because I also wear them for every day. I wear them as a wrist wrap, like that. Wear them as a choker, like that. And I'll layer necklaces with them. You can also put it on the front of your dress if you wanted like a cummerbund waistband. And you just have to tell me how long your ribbon if you're going to do something like that. I usually give quite a generous amount of ribbon. I love using organza because I love the flow and the femininity of the piece. And today we are going to wear it in our hair because our hair is up to show you some of the jewelry pieces. So keep watching. I am going to explain more of how this works and what I do. Okay, so here is an example. I hand solder these rhinestone necklaces, and I don't always get these sizes of rhinestones, so they're special when I have them, when I do find them. This one I added in some spider brooches with crystals, and I scattered them across. And this is really for the alternative bride who really wants a showstopper piece. You could definitely wear this for an event, a photo shoot, and if you're glam enough day to day, if you're a makeup artist or someone who really gets dressed up and has to stand out. So these, necklaces and pieces are really for people who aren't scared to wear something. And they're one of a kind. So I don't make these again, I'll do them differently. But on the rhinestone, I added in these velvet dots. And the reason why I did that, I also added in an adjustable clasp so that it wasn't too tight or too big. so it can adjust to anyone's neck. And of course my logo tags. And if you have questions, please put them down below, because I forget to mention stuff, and that's why I decided to start doing these videos. So here's another one. I hand make the angels and paint them, and I coat them. And I have a policy, I should mention, unheard of on fashion jewelry, where if anything needs cleaning, tweaking, or repair, within reason, I will do it for free, complimentary, as long as your piece is from me. I don't do other people's jewelry. And I want your jewels to shine, and I want them to last a lifetime, because the idea is that they're quality. So this is another ideal like wedding or showstopper piece, and if you're that girl, you could wear it every day. And this is on a gray rhinestone, 40 mil. And once again, I added, so I built the 3 strands, and then I added the chain to give it a modern edge and a hook, just to give it something different. And then of course I have the velvet dots on back. And I do that because I have a nickel allergy, so that allows me to wear them without it touching my skin. I still have to be careful, but I have sprays to coat the metals so that I can wear them. And if you are someone who has a nickel sensitivity or metal sensitivity, hypoallergenic, it's similar, you may want to reach out to me and let me know, because I design custom pieces as well. So those are 2 handmade chokers that I did. And I mean, they would be a showstopper at a wedding, either as a bride or a guest, depending on what your aesthetic is. And then of course, I've shown this one, which is Miss B. She's on my website. The other 2 chokers are not on my website. So I will showcase things on TikTok and Instagram and through my channels, but I don't always post them. And the reason for that is I get a lot of people copying. I've been knocked off by factories. And so that is also why I offer custom in costume jewelry, whereas most people don't. I want your pieces to last. They're meant to be quality. They are quality. They're a representation of you and your self-expression. But I do have these that are already made and on the site. And I gotta have something on the site, right? So I did these handmade frames, and I purchased artwork, and then I created some of the artwork. This is an image of a beekeeper with flowers in the front. And when you go on the site, you can see all the images up close. I have close-ups. I put some rhinestone bees, and I treated them to give them more of a vintage look. And I added in, I believe I have crows, or is it another bee on here? That's a different one. And this one's adjustable. And this is on a rondelle 5-strand base. And then I have matching just 1 tier, 1 bead drop. I kept the earrings simple for these ones, just because I just thought it was, the necklace is really the piece that stands out. And I'll be doing more videos where I show all of that. Okay, what happened? Okay, so this is one piece that I've done. This is, I mean, don't forget the bridesmaid, right? So, this one, there's 2 of these in turquoise that I have. Only one of them is on the site. And this is like a vintage brooch that I have that I added in. And then I had some new ones where the colors of the stones match. I did images of Marie Antoinette. Here, I'll clip it on just so you can actually see how it sits. And this one, I'm gonna clip right to the top, I think. So I also made the design of the clips or the clasps so they're easy to put on, because, you know, I'm alone a lot in terms of doing these videos, and so there's no one to put my jewelry on for me. And I want every woman to be independent and invincible and able to put on her jewelry and feeling like she can do this. So, I love her. So it's another 5-strand rondelle bead, and I painted the frames, I coated them, and added in the vintage and new brooches. I have a little pocket watch here. I added in just kind of unique elements. I love the Marie Antoinette vibe, the Rococo time period, so I was inspired by that, and it's beautiful for a wedding. Beautiful as a bridesmaid's sets, or as you know, a guest, or even as the bride if you want something a little different. Not everybody wears a white dress, so you never know. Okay. And then of course, I had to do one for the bride, that there was no doubt. But the thing about this is you could easily wear it outside of a wedding. I wanted it to be like bright, fun, beautiful. I did these beautiful vintage brooches with gold Rococo frames and Marie Antoinette prints. And if you wanted a custom necklace, I could do a totally different artwork or create the artwork. I added in the cherubs, my angels, which I love, and everything's coated and protected. And once again, I have a policy unheard of in fashion jewelry where I'll clean, tweak, and repair. The only time I charge is if it has to be recreated, the whole necklace, or you've lost a vintage brooch and I have to go search for it. If it's the same one, it's likely I can't find it, but I can always find something really amazing and tweak it. So I wanted to throw that policy out because I really wanted something that, you know, created value and quality for my jewelry and for costume jewelry. Like I love gold, silver, and all that, but I sometimes want to wear a showstopper, you know, and it's just fun. Jewelry is fun, and these girls are my friends, and I play with them all day. And so I want that for you too. So you're never alone. You've got your girl with you. So once again, this one is called The Girl with the Most Cake, and it's modeled out or inspired by Marie Antoinette. Once again, I did a little collection, and I have the images in here. Everything's coated and treated, handmade frames, handmade clay angels, and then vintage brooches that I shopped and purchased. And sometimes I bought these like a year ago, and then I make the necklace. Like, I have to be inspired to create it. It's not about just cashing in. It is about creating something that is really beautiful that I want to wear, or that I want someone else to wear. I should say I want to wear, because I wear, or I keep a lot of my jewelry, which I shouldn't, but I also sell a lot, but I keep pieces that are like really showstoppers, and then when it comes time, I need to clear some out. Okay, so those are examples of some beautiful necklaces for wedding ideas. And here is another wedding idea. If you want something a little smaller, this is another hand soldered rhinestone piece that I created, and then I added, of course, the vintage pieces and the new pieces. And here we go. So this one is Sylvia. She's on the website. I have them all pinned to boards so that they are protected, and I take care of them and I can show you. So Sylvia is yellow and white rhinestone with bunnies, hummingbirds, and beautiful vintage brooches and some blue rhinestone elements, and of course my yellow large size stone. I am running out of that stone, so these necklaces are like special to me because I don't know if I can find it again. It's actually not as easy as people think. I have a star clasp, and of course my little logos, tags, and then the back is a soft felt. And I did it in matching colors. Usually I do them in black, but this was a special piece. It was an experiment. It's yellow and blue with gold tones. Okay, and it sits like this, and it has a large clasp, so once again, it is easy for you to get on, and it's adjustable. So that way, any size neck could fit this. So yeah, she was an experiment. She's one of a kind. I love her. I love hummingbirds. I don't know if they have magic for you, and the bunnies, and this would be a great Easter necklace. This would be great for a wedding as well. Something borrowed, something blue. Perfect. Absolutely perfect for that vintage enthusiast who wants to add something unique to her wedding. Okay. And of course, it's just a bend clasp, and it comes undone. As you can see, super easy to get on and off. My jewels are piling up here. And then of course, I want to show you what you could do for bridesmaids or even the mother of the bride. And I had someone come to me, and her grandmother collected these brooches, and I created a necklace choker. If I can find the image, I'll put it on in the video on the end, so keep watching. And it was beautiful, and she wore it with her dress. And it was just all vintage brooches. This would be a great idea for the bridesmaids. And my point is that she ordered matching bridesmaids necklaces. She had, I think, 9 bridesmaids, or maybe it was 8. Either way, it was a lot of necklaces, and I handmade the bases and added vintage jewels and vintage brooches, and she gave me a brooch to put for each one. Oh, I did an initial, a rhinestone initial. It was beautiful in each one. But this is a great idea for the bridesmaid, something she takes with her. You could wear this again with t-shirt and jeans, or do what I'm doing, wear it with black, or just keep it as a keepsake. And they all wore these for the wedding. I mean, it was amazing. I have pictures, I have to find them. It was a while ago, and I'll pop them into this video if I can. And if anything, join me on Instagram and TikTok, and I have postings in my stories of whenever I find these images and things and little clips. Okay, so my last and final ideal for wedding jewelry, because I'm not to make this video too long because it could go on and on, but I have these beautiful angel earrings that I created. So these angels are in gold. This is the golden collection. They are not on the website. Like I said, I don't have everything up there, and I will show you up close. I love these. So I hand make the roses and the clay angels, and they're coated and protected. And I put a ear clip cushion in here. Now I'm not going to include the cushions because they get eaten up. But if you want to purchase ear clip cushions from me, I can get that for you. You just tell me and I'll send it with the earrings. And if you're not sure how to wear clip-on earrings, here I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so I'm going to take the pearls out and we're going to go big. And this is a great idea for bridesmaids if you don't want to do necklaces, depending on the neckline of your dress. Same for the bride if she doesn't want to do a necklace, but you want something that's really beautiful and significant. These angels are magical. I love the angels. They have a lot of meaning, their protection, their love. So I put a cushion on the back and the front. I think this one just has the front. Okay, so all of these I will take the cushions out and send them separate because they do get chewed up, and these are samples. I also put a cover on the back of the clip-on earring that also, some people just need that. Now I have really tiny ears, and if you have thick earlobes, you're fine. You don't need all this. But like I said, if you let me know, I can send it with the earring. And it's super easy to put on. It's beautiful. Now these are showstoppers. This isn't for the person who's, you know, shies away and wants to do her house in beige and wears all white. This is for the girl who wants maximalism and who's into fashionista and really is brave and courageous with her clothing and accessories. So I love this. This is, I feel like a princess with my shirt in this. So this is like princess queen earrings. I mean, and I made them so they were comfortable because I have tiny earlobes, so these cushions really help, and the back little piece. And like I said, if you have larger earlobes, you don't need all that, but I can send it with the earring. I can also customize the colors of the roses. I pulled that one off, sorry. Let me put that back on. I can customize the color of the roses, and I also do the angels in white so they look like statue and kind of a Greek Roman feel. So there's so many variations I can do on this. Right now I have these in stock, these gold ones. Oh, I just love them. They make me think of Roman, Italian, Greek, I don't know, something. Sitting in a cafe. So I love these pink ones too. This is really pretty. These are great for prom, or like just an event, or you know, like sometimes mothers and daughters go for tea on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, and they do the tea stores, and I don't know if you've ever been to them, but they have like the layers of little cakes and sandwiches, and you have your specialty teas, and it's like a girl get together, and these are perfect for that. These do not hurt, they stay on. I love them. So, and of course I should show you, oh my god, I just love these angels. I love angels. On the back, I wanted them to be beautiful because your earrings do move around and people can see behind you. So I didn't want it to be like just tacky metal. So I did a velvet with my logo, and I hand applied a very tiny rhinestone, 1.2 or I think it's 1.2. Anyway, I wanted the special details on my earrings, so people knew that they aren't just bought from like a costume jewelry store. You didn't just buy them from like Walmart, you know? So they're special. So the logo on back, I have kind of two signature logos. I have my B with the magic and the stars, and that's Baroness Levy Deluxe. This is my Leslie Ann Slisco. That is my designer logo. That is the logo I started with in 2004 and did for years. And my company has morphed. It's changed. It's basically, you know, I've had to stay relevant and to keep it going. And there was times where I felt like it wasn't working and it wasn't going. And I put it on hold and I did the photography, I did the makeup, I did the graphic design, I had jobs. But right now in my life, I'm back to the jewelry and I'm excited. My jewelry has taken me around the world. Like, I have traveled to buy pieces. Nowadays I can do it all online, but there's nothing like going there and experiencing and touching the gems and the jewels and picking them and talking with the people. And it's one of the best, most exciting things I did for myself in my life. And I'm glad I did it. And I want to share my enthusiasm and passion with you guys and share my jewels. And I want you to check it out, BaronessLubbyDeluxe.com, link in the bio. And if you are interested in custom, or you're just not sure what you want, or you just feel like you can't see them close enough, I do online jewelry consultations. I charge $20, but it goes towards any purchase. So please take advantage of that. It is a great opportunity for me to showcase jewels, talk to you about materials, talk to you about your special event, or maybe you're just revamping your wardrobe and you want to freshen your look. Accessories is definitely the way to go. It can save a dress. Accessories can save a dress, girls. So if anything, hit the like button, share this, or just click the bell for notifications on my latest videos. Thanks so much for joining me, and me and the ladies have to go now. Bye.